Hello, some random pulls. Up there with 96 Tears by Question Mark and the Mysterians, which is minimalism in perfection. There's another one that I put up there with that as well, which came out much earlier, of course. This is a New Zealand. This is quite rare. I mean, Australia had a tiny population in the 60s, 10 or 12 million people for a whole continent. New Zealand was lucky if they had 2 million. So here we go. This is a New Zealand copy on Ketty Lester, Love Letters. Man, that's so gorgeous. It's minimal. It's a voice and a piano and not much else. And oh my God, it kills. I love this so much. Made in New Zealand for Decca Record Company, London. It's unusual in it's got London and Decca together. See that? See, Decca, of course, was in England and Australia. In the US, London released the Decca releases, and then eventually there was a Decca label in UK, in the US as well. But I just think that's great. Man, that is a treasure. I have got a pile of Londons elsewhere, but this is one off. This is just a random pull. That's what I was talking about. What's the use of me doing a whole London series when I just found two in a random bunch of records? This is in unbelievable condition. Unbelievable. This is an Australian copy of Lies by the Knickerbockers in the original Australian London bag, with The Coming Generation on the B-side. The Knickerbockers, the greatest single the Beatles never made. Fantastic. The condition of that is just, to die for. So, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Got one here by The Oribaldoo, a UK copy. Happy Jack. On Reaction. All right. The awesome Soul and Inspiration, The Righteous Brothers, on Verve. Australian. Oh, there's another Oribaldoo. I'm a boy. On Reaction, UK, as was the previous one. Oh, and I see another Reaction there. Oh, I didn't even know I had this. I don't believe it. I have the Mono I Feel Free by Cream. I must have bought this so long ago. I had no idea. 1966, in astonishing condition. Oh man, I'm playing this tomorrow. Look at the gloss on that. I Feel Free. That will be the Mono. Oh, it's the only way to hear that song. I Feel Free is the Mono version. It's awesome. The rhythm guitar is up front, and it's just the stereo is all washed out and horrible. Oh, I honestly didn't know I had that. Oh God, I'm playing that tomorrow. Okay, a W&G Australian record. A W&G release of one of my all-time favourite country and western novelty songs, whatever you want to call it, on a very, very early version of the W&G label, From a Jack to a King, with the Parade of Broken Hearts on the B side, and in a wonderful original this is 1950s, and a wonderful original W&G bag. How good is that? I don't think I'll get through this whole lot. It's already 5 minutes. This is just random pull. These are fun for me because when you do a whole, one label, it can be a bit tedious. I'll only put this one here because it's one of the few United artists I have. And once again, we have an Australian plastic bag. This one's pretty beat up. But United artists, Al Kayola and his orchestra, it's the theme to the Magnificent Seven. So that's pretty cool. All right, better hurry up. Long Tall Sally, Little Richard. Da Doo Doo Ron Ron, The Crystals. And the awesome Be My Baby, the Ronettes. Chuck Berry. No particular place to go on chess. That's probably my favourite. He's a nasty piece of work, Chuck Berry. I saw him live along with the Everly Brothers, Jerry Lee Lewis, probably in the late 80s in Sydney, at some huge auditorium they built. It was almost new then they knocked it down recently. Well, I forget what it was called, but yeah, it was pretty sad. Pretty sad. They were just there to make a few dollars and get the hell out of there. And this is another Chuck Berry I love. There's no particular place to go. It's probably my favourite, but this one's probably my second favourite. You never can tell. Chicago, Illinois. This is an original US chef. Chuck Berry. Dancing in the Streets, Martha and the Vandellas on Gordy. Ooh, here's a nice one. Muddy Waters on chess. Evil. Well, these random pulls are fun for me, at least. Here's some more lovely Australian plastic bag jobs. Coronet, CBS Coronet Records. Maybe it was only CBS released in Columbia, or whatever you want to call it, released their records out here in the early days on the Coronet label. So I don't know if it's an Australian. Oh, look, yeah, I just love this. Johnny Ray, Just Walking in the Rain. This is an early one. This would have to be mid-50s at the latest. Manufactured by Australian Record Company. Yeah. What a killer. I love that. He was a nasty piece of work too. I've heard stories about him that'll make your skin crawl. Anyway. Oh, God, I love this. Now, here's another version of the CBS Coronet plastic bag. The one I just showed was Johnny Ray. It's got like a purple bag. This is Guy Mitchell. It's got a green version of the bag, um, with a different label again. See, that's a light green. And this one is Guy Mitchell, Heartaches by the Number. One of those great corny country songs that I just love. I'm going to save the best one for last. Hurry up, quick. W&G, this must have been just about when they ended in 1969. The wonderful, fantastic. This is a W&G bag once again. The wonderful and fantastic Desmond Dekker, Israelites. And to finish up, my theme tune. They're coming to take me away, ha on a Warner Brothers plastic bag. Ooh, these plastic bags turn me on. Beautiful Warner Brothers plastic bag from the first name in sound. They're coming to take me away, and the wonderful B-side is a song Backwards. Yes, indeed. Okay, thanks for watching.